Hello and welcome to another fun-filled knife adventure. Hooray! So today we're going to be taking a look at a Reate. This is the Reate PL-XE, and let's get right into it. So it comes with a certificate of authenticity. Says black micarta, nitro V, stonewashed, pivot lock, length 8 inches, blade length 3.4 inches, weight 4.7 ounces. Designer is Alvin Lee for Reate Knives, PL-XE. Got that. We got a sticker. We got a cloth. We got the knife. And then it looks like we've got an extra spring and some extra body screws. So let's get the knife out of here and put this other stuff off to the side and start getting into it. All right, super cool looking knife. Micarta looks really nice. It's got the lock. The lock doesn't seem to work when it's closed. Very deep carry pocket clip. None of the knife would show out of your pocket. Let's see. Oh, action super smooth. Shape is very nice. Feels very secure in the hand. The way that curves there feels very secure. Very comfortable. Closes with ease. Let's see. No blade rock. Up and down or left and right. Feels great. Let's see. Choking up on it. Feels very comfortable. I have large hands and my hands fit on the scales easily. And when you choke up on that finger choil, plenty of room. Super great action on it. Let's see. Does have a place for a reversible clip. It is their pivot lock version. Let's see, the lock does lock the pivot. The blade moves a little, but it won't close on you. The pivot won't close. That's just tolerances, I guess, with the lock and the spring and all that. Yep, pivot lock works great. A lot of companies are trying that lock out. This one is a little different than some. This is different than the Vostede version, the Ankilo, but pivot lock nonetheless. Let's do a few size comparisons here. Let's see, start off with the regulars, the Spyderco PM2 and the Spyderco PM3. And you can see on both of those that it is actually a little larger in blade length than the PM2. And of course, it's a lot larger than the PM3. Let's see what else we have over here to compare it to. We have the Spyderco Smock. It is larger than the Smock in both blade and handle length. Then we have a Spyderco Shaman. Very similar in size to the Shaman. The handle's pretty close to the same size in all directions, even in width. It's a little wider than a Shaman. Blade might be just a tad longer than the Shaman. Let's see what else we got. Got the Walmart knife for you to compare it to, so you kind of know the size of it. And I got one last one here, the Manix 2. You can see it's larger than the Manix 2. Alrighty, let's see. While we're doing some measurements, let's do the weight. I believe they said it was 4.7 ounces. See if they're right. 4.59. So it's a little less than what they stated. That's why it's always good to check your measurements. Let's do some length measurements on it here. They said it was 8 inches. And it is definitely longer than 8 inches. It's like 8¼ inches. They said the blade was 3.4. And back here, I'm getting like 3.75. To the front of the scales, I'm getting 3.5. And cutting edge, I'm almost getting 3.5 too, the way it curves. Let's see. Let's do a couple of width measurements here. It is a kind of a chunky boy, which I prefer. The scales are 0.615. And then back here at the widest part with the clip is 0.815. Blade thickness up here at the top by the jimping, it's 0.153. And then down here behind the edge, it drops down to 0.022. All right, that's got some measurements for you. Let's see how sharp she is. I've got a piece of paper here that might not be the best to test, but if it's sharp, it should cut it. Oh, yeah. From the back all the way to the front. Very sharp. Should have picked a better piece of paper, but this should work. Yes, you can see that it is very sharp. Reate did a fine job of sharpening that one. You can see that cut went way up, made a curve. Crazy. Yep, plenty sharp. Can't complain about that at all. If you don't know much about Reate, they are my favorite Chinese OEM, and they produce a lot of knives for a lot of people. Some you don't even know about, I'm sure, like Chavez and Pina, and let's see, who else? Well, having a little brain fog. But look it up if you want to see who Reate OEM's for. There are lots of knives that are very famous that were made by them. Super high quality OEM. Um, let's look at the prices really quick of this one. Let me bring up their website. Reate. Oops, sorry. Reate PL-XE. And here it is. Let me bring that in there where you can see it. All right. There we go. Well, that was not the right button. All right. So they have the black and black version, the black and stone washed, the orange and black, and the orange and stone wash. And then this says tan and black and tan and stone washed, and then green and black and green and stone washed. They don't actually sell the knives on their site. I believe you can go to the dealers tab and look up places that you can buy their knives. White Mountain Knives is a good place to get them. And let's see, the prices of the XE range from 122 to 127. And I'm pretty sure they'll have all the different versions. I don't know how many are available at the moment. I guess we could look. Let's see. PL-XE. So it looks like the black ones are both sold out. The green one with the stone washed is sold out. The orange and black one is available. The tan, oh, that's actually the tan and black is available. And the two orange ones are available. So yeah, you can always on White Mountain Knives. One of the good things about it is you can always find a 10% off code. So that would take off another $12. Get it down to 110. Very very good price for that knife. Um, yeah, super cool looking knife, super cool feeling knife, super good quality. Nitro V is a different choice. I'm not used to seeing that on Reate knives, but it's a pretty common steel nowadays, so it should hold up just fine. Um, I appreciate you being here with me, checking out this knife review. If you get a chance, we're going live. Me and some buddies are talking knives every morning at 8 a.m. Central Standard Time. That would be 9 Eastern or 6 Pacific. And if you're in the UK, it is -6 GMT. So 2 p.m. would be 8 a.m. here. Um, so if you're around, you ought to join us for those blade talks in the mornings. I believe today was number 18 in a row, and I'm going to continue to do that. Every Thursday, we're going to go over learning how to do something to your knives. Last week, we did anodization, how to anodize titanium. So you can go back and check out that video if you don't know how to anodize. This coming Thursday, we're going to do acid washing and stone washing of blades. I'm going to show people how to do that. But yeah, every Thursday, we're going to take some aspect of knives as far as working on them, sharpening them, modifying them, dyeing them, just whatever we can think of, whatever anybody requests, we're going to try to cover. Yeah, like I said, I appreciate you spending your time with me. Could have been anywhere, but you chose to be here, and that means a lot to me. And we will see you on the next one. Thanks.